Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol HEXO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're new to charts and not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Done this analysis several times this week, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, from a presentation standpoint, this gets actually relatively tricky to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you were some sort of day trader, flipper, scalper, and you bought there, or maybe you bought right there, and you were planning on buying and selling within 20 minutes, well then yeah, from that point of view, from that perspective, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture point of view, I get it. From the highs, there's been a pretty big pullback, but from the grand scheme of it all, the price does still have the opportunity to chip away and build a higher base, and that's how long-term uptrends are constructed over extended periods of time. It's just higher bases being built, and like I said, that still has the chance of happening, and that's going to be the perspective that I talk about things from. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader mentality going into all this. So let's take a look, and let's keep an eye now on this $2.05 mark, right? They're represented by the green line. Now, I'm not saying the price is headed back to 205, but just for explanation's sake about how the big picture chart is still bullish. So if the price were to come down here, behave in that manner, and then start to work its way back upwards, what would you have? Well, emphasis here on the big picture. From the big picture, you'd have a set of lows there, you'd have lows there, you'd have lows there, and if you envision each of those as stair steps, what do you have? Well, from the big picture, you'd still very clearly have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And again, in this situation, quote unquote, progress being defined as 205. Again, I'm well aware if you're a day trader and you bought there or you bought there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from the bigger picture point of view. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today. As in one day, looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see the price does still have the opportunity to chip away and build that higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.